Welcome to Lacekickz.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Lacekickz Family's podcast. Make sure you tune in. We have our brothers here.
Right on. Hey guys, it's Colts Nation. Thanks, Dr. Lacekickz, for having us on. You guys can give me a follow if you want on Instagram and Twitter under the same name, Colts Nation 87. Looking forward to what we're talking about.
What's going on, people? It's your boy JC Baby, aka Thriller. Lacekickz for having me on, man. Definitely an honor to be on this platform. Thank you for sharing it with me. You can reach me at Jesus Christ 504 on Instagram and also Jesus Christ 1 as well. On YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, all of them. So for me, I'm not hard to find.
All right, guys. I was gonna say, you guys seen that picture of what's his name? That kid. What do you guys think of that?
Benjamin Kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually one of the topics I had written down.
It's kind of hard to talk. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Jesse. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, at this point in the game, it's pretty much like it's not surprising. Yeah. It's actually quite it's being normalized. Like, I'm becoming numb to the whole thing, to be perfectly honest. Especially the whole situation. Not just that situation, the prior one with Marcus Jordan as well. So I mean, this union situation is kind of like teetering the same line. You're basically telling that you're able to accumulate all these pairs, and it's up to us, the consumers. The speculation is that these stores are backdooring these pairs in a very, very immaculate quantity. So it's not like years ago where you'll have a few resellers get 1, 2, maybe 3, sometimes a size run. But this is like over 100 pairs he had?
Yes.
Yeah. Had to be.
Like that looked like about 10% of Nike stock.
Yeah. I Jesse, everything you said was great. One of the things that you said right off the beginning, and that's so painful to us as regular just shoe, collectors and people that are into shoes, is that we're becoming numb to it all. It's like you see these pictures and it's like, yeah, we've seen that before. We know it happens all the time. Like, these people get a ton of pairs, and it's like, it's unfortunate that that's what's happening to regular sneakerheads like us, that we just see pictures like that. It's like, yeah, it burns you a little bit, but at the same time, we're almost becoming numb to it, because it's like we just see it all the time. And it's like they figure out new ways to get the shoe, no matter what the bot protection might be, and the whole thing came out with Marcus Jordan, recently. They had a picture that I think was floating around on Twitter of him, like somebody showing a picture of like a bunch of the trophy rooms going out on like a dolly, basically. And it's like, everybody was like, well, why is this such a big deal? And I think, well, the reason why it was a big deal, and they brought it up again, is because all of it, it was confirmed, but there was also like the fact that that was more confirmation that this actually did really happen, and this was a really bad situation that went down. So it's a painful sight. I don't know what's going to stop it, but it doesn't seem like it stops. I know Union tried to help the situation. I remember they sent out other invoices to people and things like that, but it's still just it was all messed up, and it was a big mess for everybody, and I don't know what to say about it. It just seems like it's not stopping, unfortunately.
It's just getting worse and worse, I think.
Right.
The crazy part of it all is a lot of people still haven't received their Union pairs as of now.
Yeah. Because of the mess. Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, it's kind of adding fuel to the fire with, okay, did y'all get rid of the pairs y'all had on hand? Because I know Nike, in typical fashion, they do send some of these tier 0 stores stop. Right. They'll send a portion, then they'll send another portion later. So one of those, did y'all get rid of all y'all pairs? Like, is this whole bots ran the site kind of like a disguise or something like that? Because similar to the Marcus Jordan situation, a lot of people that said they hit, those were either top-notch influencers who got invoices from either AJ or somebody else. Like, they already knew somebody. So the basic consumer still had no chance. It was basically, you had to know somebody that worked for Trophy Room or who was affiliated with it.
Right. Yep. Exactly. And
Well, I gotta
and,
say, man, I gotta say, do you guys believe all of the Benji Kicks sneakers that he's got is legit, or it's mixed? Like it's a lot of pairs. To you know what I
there's a lot
mean?
of
Like
pairs.
it's gotta be
Yeah.
mixed with unauthorized. There's no way that he can be holding that much.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you're like saying like some of them are real and some of them might be like fakes.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
The pictures that you see, it's like it's hard to fathom that like you see him sit. I'm pretty sure I'm talking about the right guy, but you're seeing the kid sitting in a room with all the shoes around him, right?
Yeah,
Is that what we're talking about? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's hard to believe like how I don't know how dedicated you have to be as a reseller or whatever you have to do that. But I mean, that's an incredible amount to be sitting around. I mean, he can basically make a throne out of all the ones that he has. And it's like, I don't know what, I don't know. It's a really good question. Are some of them fake? Because it's like, it almost, when you see pictures like that, you almost, what is that, Photoshopped? But it's like, it's not. But what everybody's saying is like, it's not though. And it's like, he just is that seller, or maybe he's got a team working for him. I don't know. But it's hard to believe. It is. It really is hard to believe. It's like, and it's like, once again, it's like you just scrolling through your social media and you see that stuff and it's like, here I am with nothing. I mean, not to say that I don't have anything. I got shoes, of course, but I don't have that shoe, that may be a shoe I didn't want. I'm not really into the twos, but I know a lot of people wanted it and they didn't get it, because of stuff like that. And it's just, I don't know what to do. It sucks as a consumer, as a sneakerhead.
Yeah, now like it's kind of hard for me to, like I said, your reputation is on the line because he not only sells to regular people, he does celebrities as well. So it's kind of hard for me to put him in a realm of, okay, he's probably blending pairs. Like it's hard for me to imagine that because it's already come from a life of privilege. So I mean, money does talk.
Right.
He has all the time in the world.
It's business. It's business.
Yeah. Right.
When it comes to business, money does talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know
how to get mad at him.
Right. How old is he? Do you know? I'm just curious.
He should be. He's either 20. He should be 19, 20.
21. I think 20, 21.
To me anymore. I'm just getting older. I feel like he's just a kid. It's just
I found out about it.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
And 20 because I think when he started he was like 14, 15.
Wow.
And look what we had.
Fortune.
I think the shop in US, I think what they're gonna do is they should actually have a security for those kind of things, so then they won't be easy to get a back doors like that much space.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. It's just, and that's the whole thing with the trophy rooms too. It's just like I would love to have that shoe. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would love to have it, but it's just like I don't even know like what they could have done in that situation. It's like Jesse was saying, you had to be on the inside with Marcus, you had to be on the inside with people to get it as a retail shoe. When it all came out again, I just went on to GOAT and Insta StockX to see how much it was going for. It's still hitting like $2,000, and it's like I'll never have it. I know I never will, but it's just like, man, I don't know what's going to happen. That makes me worried about. That's a really hyped up shoe, but it makes me worried about the reimagined Chicagos that are coming out later this year. And it's like, how's that going to go? Because I mean, I know those are going to probably, no matter what reimagined they're going to have on it, it's going to be a pain. Excuse my language, but a pain in the ass to get. It's just. And I'm worried about how that's going to go. I don't want to be paying $1,000 to try to get it.
I can already picture how it's going to go.
Yeah. It's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be a nightmare.
It's going to be, how they say it's going to be like, how people say it's going to be a shoe of the year. I think that's going to be the problem of the year.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
No category. But yeah, I mean, the Chicago lows are basically going for almost $1,500 now.
Yeah, they are. It's crazy.
Basically, pretty much over $1,000 now.
Yeah. Yep. And they always drop it at the worst time. I love how they're dropping it right around Christmas when it's just going to be wild. This is going to be wild because people are going to want to get it as a Christmas present for somebody. it's just gonna be wild. It always the Nike knows what they're doing, man.
You'll be surprised that what they used to do, right? They used to drop the Jordan 1 around January, right? Like in the beginning of the year. And then this changed, and now they're dropping the J1 to December with the I think that the J11 as well is gonna drop. So it's pretty much they're both red, you know what I mean? So I think what they're doing is actually just getting more out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hopefully they restock. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no kidding.
I'm still waiting on that restock for the airship pack.
Yeah.
Wow.
That would be nice. You think that'll ever happen?
I have no idea because
it could.
All the pairs. So
Well, how many pairs was there? Ecstatic. How many pairs were there released?
I don't think that pair was numbered. It was the black. It was the reverse bread that was numbered. But
yes,
as far as the airship pack, I have no clue on like what the stock numbers actually were for that.
Yeah, I think that one only came out in Chicago, didn't it?
Yes, for the Chicago All-Star game.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Crazy,
I thought it was one of those ones where you had to like it just went out to like almost like a friends and family type thing. It didn't even go out to like real real consumers, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of people that pair.
Yeah. Oh, I would love to have that pair. I'd love to have that pack. That'd be amazing.
You'll be amazed, right? It only released in Chicago, right? But then there's a lot of people out of the country, out of US, that have them, and you're like,
oh yeah.
You'll be amazed. You're thinking, wait, hang on. Like, how many pairs was there made, and how many was there released? And how you know what I mean? You look at everywhere. There's like a lot of people have them. You're like thinking, are they real or what?
Right. Oh, I know. And that's the thing. That's where you get. That's what's cool. I think we talked about it before too. It's like they're getting so good with the fakes. It's like, is it a fake? Is it not a fake? Like, it's hard to know. You know, I mean, you got to have it. Like, you got to be, you know, historically inclined with these shoes to know if it's real or not. You know, I'm sure you know, somebody showed me a fake of something sometimes, and I'm like, I don't see any difference, but I'm not always the best with it. You know, it's yeah.
Well, I guess each to their own. You know, if you like wearing fakes, you know, stick to it.
Right.
You know, but no, not to me anyway. So, what's the pace that you guys looking for in the next month? Also.
Oh man, there's a lot coming out like in the next month, but I mean, it's not
crazy,
a must.
Right? Yeah.
It's not really much. The only thing I've been looking forward to is probably the Bar Simpson dunks. That's probably the only thing I had my eye. Other than that, like everything. And I believe the military blacks is supposed to be dropping as well.
Yeah.
Is that the poor man's Eminem? They call it.
No, poor man's Eminem. Didn't they push that to what? September, I believe, huh?
I think so. Yeah. I'll ask Chris Colgan because I was speaking to him yesterday, and he's got his pairs. So I always speak to that guy. So shout out to him anyway.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to. I can't think of. I'm terrible with these names that they come up. Like, there's a fog gray Air Jordan 1 coming out that looks really nice. It's kind of got like the same like heel box area that the what was that one with the red and they had the gray? But anyways, it's got like a softer suede on the back that I'm looking forward to. And then I was looking forward to the heritages, but I ended up just biting the bullet, and I got those on GOAT, and I had it shipped from the other, you know, from across the world. So, but the heritages are coming out in May. So May for USA anyways. I think it's May 25th or something like that. So that'll be another shoe that I don't know. Everybody seems like they're not real thrilled about them, but I think with the colors that it is, that I think they're gonna probably get a little more hyped, I would imagine, because they're that red and white, you know, red and white blocking and everything.
Me personally, I'm targeting like as you know, guys, like I'm on the project, I'm on doing things, and I think for me that the only kicks I'm looking forward to is probably the Chicago. And I know that's gonna be a problem.
Understandable. Yeah, and I know. Oh, I know they're gonna be a problem.
I've already asked for for a favor. That's people over there, and you know, they said pretty much, you know, they'll try, but they pretty much know it's gonna be bloody problem over there.
Right. I'm really, because knowing how it's going to go, and I knowing the way I am with things, is like I can't ever hit on any retail pairs for the sake of my life. So I'm just wondering how much it's going to go for resale. What do you guys think? Like, if you had just like a ballpark, like throw down, what do you think it's going to go for on a resale price?
Probably higher than one.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Wow.
I don't see it higher than the 2015 as of right now. So I give it maybe ballpark 1,200 capacity.
I think what
painful.
they usually do, the old version is gonna go higher, and that one will go on the same price as now for the 2000 thing. Yeah.
Now, if they say
brutal.
Now with them saying they're gonna replicate the 85 as much as they possibly could, I'm curious to see what that does, because to be honest, I love the design of the 2015. I love that one a little bit. Like the 2015 one to me felt like a definitive version. But I know some people love that, like that streamlined backing that's on that shoe. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how that comes out.
Yeah,
I
agree with the 2015s.
I heard another rumor that they're gonna have that old white too on the side. Yeah. So that's just another rumor, but I think it'll look nice.
If they actually do that old white, that kind of that older white, kind of yellow color, I'll be so stoked. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move a mountain to try to get one, but I'm gonna try.
Look, I probably have to order a few things.
Yeah.
But guys, I gotta ask you, like, Jesse, like you've done your YouTube, right? Like, when's your next project?
I'm actually working on. I recently just dropped a few quick look videos on the upcoming releases for the month of May. But I'm probably gonna be working on some more vlogs and everything. I kind of transitioned a little bit, not too far out from sneakers, but I've been doing more of the fitted hats and more of the city vlogs and things like that, traveling and all that. So I'm pretty much working a little bit more now. But
Jesse,
go ahead.
I'm sorry I didn't interrupt you. Can you say it again? I think I know I followed you. What's your YouTube again, just so everybody will know? Because I do just like watch. I need to go watch your new videos.
I'll put it in the description too on the podcast.
Oh, great.
For those people that's listening, you know what I mean. So hopefully you guys follow him, and you gotta check out my boy. We've known each other for years.
But the YouTube is Jeezy Christ, aka Thriller.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been doing it since 24. Well, I've been doing it longer than 2014, but 2014.
Okay.
But I've had it for a long time. Originally it was an auto channel. I switched that over around mid 2014.
Yeah, right on. Love it.
Well, you can always.
I'm gonna go there and check it out.
You can always do that with project. You can switch it and switch it back. You know what I mean? Like it's you. But, that's how you feel. You know what I mean? And that's how people are gonna see you originally. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even I think with the sneaker community, like say Lacekickz, for example, right? Like what we do, we're practically just promoting people's work. You know what I mean? And I think what I'm targeting is like getting everyone together than just a big sharing photos and promoting each other. I'd rather have that big circle and get everyone involved, you know what I mean? And have that big, connection with each other instead of just all about sneakers, you know what I mean? That's why I started with this podcast and the live, you know what I mean? So we get together and it's everybody's got to feel that different vibe. I'm not trying to compete with anyone, but I'm trying to drive something different in other words, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So pretty much. I think we all need to get together somehow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have that connection, positive vibes.
But I mean, look, at the end of the day, sneakers. I feel like sneakers as a whole, like they're connected to everybody in some shape, way, or form. Like whether you're just a purist of fashion or anything like that, sports. Like sneakers have always been like that common ground when it comes to a lot of things. Like it's always been that bridge to a lot of culture, like culturally.
Right.
Like no matter where you're from, like everybody has that pair of sneakers that just transcended like
The
barriers, culture.
memories, yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
the world.
Right.
I mean, it's connected to
Yep.
everything, like to graffiti, to the music. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
to the movies that you're watching. So
Yeah.
pretty much it's everything. It's connected to everything.
Yeah, it really is. So I had a question for you guys. This is just random, kind of shoe related, kind of not. Who do you think's going to the NBA Finals? Who do you think's going to be?
To be honest, despite them knocking my team out, I do want to see this. I would love to see the Suns go back to the finals. I want Chris to actually.
The Suns. Okay, so yeah, you think the Suns? Yeah, they look tough, definitely.
Look, that was my team. My team is, but at the same time, like I said, I want Chris to actually
Get
that
a ring
ring over that hump.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
and
yeah,
he
I'd love to see him
deserved it.
too.
He deserves it. You know what? Because he's been a good leader. You know what I mean? To all that to that team, and I think, you know, he's practically showing everyone how good of a leader he is instead of teaming up with other big teams, right? That can get him a chance to get a ring. I mean, you know, it's not all just power players, right? I mean, for example, look at Lakers. They got Westbrook, and it was the biggest problem, right? It was the biggest mistake. And I think I think watching Memphis now in the Golden State, that's gonna be
that's
fun.
gonna be good. That's gonna be a lot of fun. That's gonna be a great series starting tomorrow.
So who do you guys have on that? Who do you guys have on that?
It's hard for me to go against State right now.
Yeah. It's I think it's gonna all come down to if Memphis is gonna come out of it, it's gonna be on Ja Morant, because he is the guy that if he's on that night, like if he's doing really well, they're almost unstoppable, it seems like. But again, you got Steph and you got Clay and you got everybody over there on the other side. So it's like, I don't know what to say, but it is hard to go against Golden State. But if the Memphis is gonna have any chance, Ja Morant's gonna have to be on every single game.
I think they're gonna have a chance, to say it.
I think it's gonna be a great series.
It's not gonna be a
I'm glad it came down to those two. Yeah, no, I'm so glad it came down to those two, because it's gonna be great basketball.
Right.
So what about the East? Boston? What do you think about Boston?
Oh, I can't go for Boston, and I never will. No, I'm Lakers to the bone. I can't do it. I didn't even know they were in it, and then I started seeing them like, oh my god, Boston's playing the playoffs. I lost touch with it so much because I was so upset about the Lakers and the way that things were going. You know, and I realized Boston was in it.
You know, Jason Tatum now, like the way he's playing, I think now it's a time for him to actually get that ring, because if he doesn't, I think he's gonna lose how he played. Now, he's gonna lose that talent. You know what I mean? Because for seeing him now, he's eager to have it. You know, he's hungry to have it.
Right.
And then if he fails, I think it's gonna be, if that team breaks down and, you know, they change a few things on it, it's gonna be a crash down for Boston.
I agree. Yeah. I have to just say I gotta go for Milwaukee, because I say Milwaukee's coming out of the East. I can't say Boston. I can't do it. No matter what, even if they will, I'm just like, no, they're not in it.
I'm looking forward to. My heart of hearts is telling me Milwaukee. Like I like how Boston's been playing, but at the same time, it's like, you know, they're semi cursed still too. So I don't see them making it out the East this year. Yeah,
I can't root for them. They're good. They're good.
They do have a good defense. So I think that's gonna pretty much play out on the Bucks. You know what I mean? And to
be honest, look, here since LeBron left, like a different team out the East has been it's been coming out the East.
Right.
Like, so I mean that's kind of one of those interesting things. Like, trying to get, is the East actually getting better, or are they like, because for the longest it's been a West dominated game. Yeah, because
since LeBron, when LeBron was there, he was the main problem, right? Nobody could get out.
Get past him. Yeah.
I mean? So I think this year we're gonna have a really, really interesting playoffs like that.
Oh, yeah.
The finals. You know what I mean? Whoever
Yeah,
comes
I
out on
agree.
each side, it's gonna be like good to watch. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting to see. Because especially when you have Golden State. Imagine if Golden State and then goes against the Boston. They've got a defense, and then Golden State's got the scoring, right?
Yep.
And then if they lose if Golden State lose one of their defenses, right? I think the other side's gonna have it, you know. So I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be interesting. Then you've got Milwaukee Bucks. What happened if Giannis got injured? Hopefully not, because I want him to stay healthy and watch that thing being healthy. And that's gonna be a disaster for them, right? So we never know.
Right.
And then if Memphis lost Joe Morant, for the injury, that's gonna be bad too. So we gotta see. I can't wait to see this, but let's hope they all stay healthy. So then it's interesting.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's always nervous for Giannis because he's had history of injury, but you just hope you don't see it. You just never want to see a player go down like that, especially at his caliber. I mean, he's just such an amazing dude on and off the court. So yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm looking at the biggest one. I'm so happy Memphis and Golden State are getting matched up because I think it's just gonna be wild. So
I gotta ask you guys, what do you think's happening to Westbrook next season?
Send him to the moon, man.
It's crazy. Westbrook, he's one of my guys, bro. But
I know.
I'm a Lakers fan first. But I'm a Westbrook fan as well. And it's like, bro, like I couldn't even defend you I couldn't defend you.
I know.
Oh, it's like somebody wished bad juju on him or something. I don't know what.
Jesse,
you had a curse. You had a curse.
You are my Jesse, you're my guy. I'm gonna tell you something. I still love Westbrook. I have in my closet 3 pairs of Westbrook shoes sitting up there.
Hey, I gotta tell you guys, man. You guys can change that now to Joe Morant then.
I hated to see the decline that Westbrook went on. I loved him. He was amazing. He was a triple-double king. He was so great in OKC, and I just hated to see the decline that he went on. And I don't know what he could do to get out of it. I don't know where he's going to go. I don't know what the Lakers are going to do.
Can I say something? I have an early prediction, right? I have an early prediction.
Yeah.
I think what's going to happen is it's a bait for Kawhi. You know why? Because PG and Westbrook played, right, on the OKC. Now, this is going to be interesting because Kawhi, he's been sitting out the whole bloody season, right? And now what they can do is ask for a trade for Kawhi for Westbrook.
You think so?
I think so. I got a feeling. Well, that's my side anyway.
No, I'd say I would be thrilled. I would love to get Kawhi. I would be like, I wanted Kawhi.
I think
that's how. Give. Have nothing to give.
That's the problem. That's what I feel like. I feel like we have nothing to give because we already gave it all up.
What's the market for Westbrook?
I don't know. It can't be that great.
Like unless if they put this if they put the thing on it, like the rookies card for it. We gotta see. But I think that's a bait for it. I got a feeling.
Yeah.
I'd love it if they did.
Either that or send Ben Simmons over there and put Westbrook.
Oh yes. Yeah.
See, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that's happening,
Yeah, he'll never come off the bench though.
He was just being the fashion guy.
Yeah, the street clothes.
Oh man.
All right, guys. Before I let this go, I just want to say thank you both for coming in, and we're gonna do this again with more guys. And I can't say it now, but I've been working a lot, and there's a few people that's gonna come here as start as a guest, and I would like you guys to come in with me and have some podcasts. All right, guys. Send my love to the family, and for the listeners out there, make sure you guys follow up these guys on Instagram and YouTube. I will put the description on the episode, and yes, pretty much you know, you guys take care, and I'll speak to you guys soon.
You too.
You
Thanks
guys have
again.
any
Thanks for having us.
you guys,
Thanks for having me.
You guys have any messages out there?
Oh
Yeah. Oh yeah. Go ahead, Jesse. Oh, I was gonna say, you know, just in the sense of, I always try to do two different things here. One, first thing, you know, it's, you know, we're in such an age now where mental health is so important. So my thing with that is, if anybody's ever if you're ever feeling, you know, anxiety or feeling suicidal thoughts, anything like that, please don't ever just hold it inside. Always reach out to somebody. You know, if it's not, you know, me, or if it's not anybody that you know, but just try to reach or call, you know, whatever you need to do. Just don't hold it inside. And I always go to the sneakerhead part of it all. You know, just if you're coming into sneakers or you're brand new into sneakers, just do your research. Don't jump into anything too soon. You know, try to make sure, you know, you're buying a shoe that you're going to like, and don't just like start buying shoes randomly, because that's what I did. It's never a good idea. I have a bunch of Team Jordan stuff that are just sitting in the closet getting dusty right now, and I'm trying to give them away. So anyways, just research so you enjoy what you get.
Much to the same sentiments as you, man. Like I said, like from a younger age, like it's pretty much been a coping mechanism for a lot of things. Like I said, it's brought me back out of certain mind spaces and head spaces that I've been in over the years. So I mean, this has been a good outlet for me as far as like,
yes,
to like express myself as freely as I possibly could, especially on the platforms that I do have. But yeah, my going message to everybody, like I said at the end of every video, I say stay true, stay fly, stay blessed. Like that's all you can really be true.
Love it.
Be fresh as you possibly be, and continue to preach to the Most High. That's all you could do is life. That's all I want anybody else to do outside of myself.
Yeah, love it.
There you go. All right, guys. Again, thank you both for coming in.
Thanks, Lace.
Stay safe, guys, and we'll speak soon.
You too.
Yeah.